Ever wonder who voices some of your favorite animation characters? Or maybe you would like to give voice acting a try but don't know how to start? Then don't miss SonicCon, an audio theater convention hosted by Liberty University March 20th through the 22nd, 2020, featuring James Arnold Taylor, the voice of Obi-Wan Kenobi, from Star Wars The Clone Wars and his one-man show, Talking to Myself. Plus, Katie Lee, the voice of Connie from Adventures in Odyssey. The convention features industry professionals, masterclasses, writing competitions, plus live radio performances. It's perfect for the entire family. Early registration going on now at sonic-con.org. That's sonic-con.org.
All right. Hello, everyone. This is JPO, and today I'm joined with
Christopher.
And we are the podcast name in brackets. Praise God.
We hate them.
Yes. Anyway, how are you doing today, Christopher?
Terrible. I did not get any sleep last night.
Neither did I.
Really?
Oh. No, I think I tried to go to sleep. I just couldn't go, so.
Same, honestly.
But I don't really feel too tired.
I was honestly pretty energized like the first couple hours of school, but now I'm losing it.
I think I'm like running maybe on almost 24 hours.
I am
with a 20-minute nap.
Not yet at 24 hours yet, because I woke up at 3 yesterday.
Yeah. Actually, I'm reaching 24. I woke up around 2 yesterday.
Nice. So I'm at 22.
Yes. And so...
Oh my gosh.
I guess I tried to go to sleep last night, but I couldn't, so I was just like, oh, what the heck. I'll just stay up.
If, like, it kind of got to the point where, like, I was kind of tired. I'm like, if I fell asleep now, I'm going to miss my classes.
I wasn't even tired at all. And so I was like, okay, I'll do it. I'll stay up. Ill-advised.
To some degree, I don't regret it because I would have missed my classes. I know it. But
yeah,
I'm losing it.
Anyway, so yeah, we had a week off for Thanksgiving break.
I am drinking Coca-Cola.
Oh.
I never drink caffeinated sodas. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Like, I avoid coffee. I also avoid caffeinated sodas. This is my second time drinking Coca-Cola this year.
Only this year?
This year.
You used to drink it a whole lot?
I don't know about a whole lot, not really. We didn't necessarily grow in a family where we always had Coca-Cola or something.
Yeah.
But, like, it's a very delicious soda.
It is.
So,
it is.
I would, probably go to, Sprite or something. Sprite's not caffeinated, but, like all those top-notch brands or whatever.
Yeah.
But now, most of the time when I go to a vending machine, I'm usually just limited to Sprite, which is not bad. I enjoy it.
Top-notch brands. Sprite is
okay,
pretty
the
much...
popular brands.
No, Sprite is still Coke.
But it's not... Okay, it's made by Coke, but it's not Coca-Cola, number one. Number two, it's not caffeinated.
Yeah, it's not Coca-Cola, but it's by the company.
It's by the company, but that's not what I'm talking about.
It's still top brand.
Yeah, I don't know, whatever.
You know.
You know what I mean.
My brand. Yes,
but,
I know what you mean.
So, yeah, it's delicious. And hopefully this will keep me, because unless I take a nap in the library, I intend on staying up through midnight because I have something to film tonight.
Oh.
Because NF is releasing a song in 11 minutes, and I'm not going to be able to react to that until I get home. And I have a project due tonight, which after this I'm pretty much going to go ahead to do. And hopefully I can get that taken care of, and then who knows how long that will take me, and because it's due tonight. And then get home, record the video, edit it, export it, upload it, post it. And I'm probably going to be up till 3.
And that's dedication.
It's dedication. So that'll be 36 hours.
Do you need that dedication?
I have the dedication. I need the energy.
Yeah, okay.
So
Sure. I'm
probably going to get more Coca-Cola.
I'm pretty calmed down in my dedication of the channel.
I guess I could tell.
Like I finished.
I mean, there's no more ponies.
No, I finished editing, rendering all the stuff I had, which is a lot of stuff. Now it's just taking the time to actually upload them all.
Yeah.
And so, this might likely be the last podcast of the year,
Yeah.
unless we do anything.
I'm not going to be available Tuesday. I might be available Monday.
I mean, if you ever, I'm not sure how this happens because I know that you have your busy schedule during non-school times.
Yeah, because my deal is the fact that I have to watch my siblings in the morning. And I go to
Yes.
work in the afternoons, and then in between time, I'm working on the YouTube channel. So.
Right. And so, if you ever just want to come and do the podcast,
I
or
would
meet at a location to do the podcast,
It would probably be on Saturdays, if ever.
oh, that's
Both.
just fine and dandy.
I don't know, because I will want to work on my YouTube.
We'll figure out.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, but very likely this is the last one of the year.
Coca-Cola is good, baby.
Yes. And so, plans for. What are our plans for next year?
Well, first off, how was your Thanksgiving, John?
Well, my Thanksgiving was chill. I was alone. It was just me and my sister.
Mm-hmm. How's
Well-
your sister doing?
Oh, she's doing good.
I only met her like once, right?
Yes. Maybe twice.
Maybe twice. So, what, she has a job around here or something?
Yeah, she works. Well, she works at the Lynchburg Airport. She works at TSA.
Okay.
She's going to school in Roanoke for a dental hygienist.
And Donovan went home for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Donovan went home for Thanksgiving, so I was alone. All I did was watch Disney Plus.
How's that, by the way?
It's good,
But, but,
but I do wish I had someone else to be with because I didn't leave my house at all
Yeah.
during Thanksgiving break. It's like I got nothing to do. Just watch Disney Plus.
how's the Mandalorian thing?
Really good.
How's Baby Yoda?
Really good.
He's cute.
Yes, he is. Yeah, Disney Plus is really good.
Cool. You want to hear about my Thanksgiving?
What about it?
A week before Thanksgiving, my parents are like, hey, we might want a vacation during Thanksgiving. I'm like, we've never done that before. It's always been like, stay at home family type thing, right?
Why Thanksgiving?
Because it was the opportune time.
Okay.
I don't know. It's like, I'm not going to travel during Christmas. But anyways, it's always been stay at home for Thanksgiving or whatever. We always, if we ever do travel, it's more like summertime, Anyways, but yeah, they're like, we want to do a small vacation. I'm like, guys, I already asked Domino's if I could work extra during Thanksgiving week. And, by the way, I need to text my boss. And it's too late to schedule days off.
Yeah.
So yes, my family vacationed for Thanksgiving without me.
And you stayed behind.
Yes,
You were by yourself.
yes.
You could have told me.
Well, I went to Thanksgiving with the Biggles.
Oh,
But-
okay.
That, Mr. Jim Biggle from The Edge. Because he said, like, in an email, like,
Yes, I know.
he said in the email, like, if any of you guys are going to be alone for Thanksgiving, let me know. And so I let him know. So that's what happened there.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I totally forgot that you are pretty much alone, too. That would have been nice, though.
It would have been nice. We could have done
Now I'm
that
actually
thing.
a little mad at myself.
Oh, it's fine. We will have next semester. Sure.
I mean, you're still going to be around. Are your parents coming home for Christmas or not?
Just my mother.
Just your mother. When's she coming back?
21st.
21st. Who knows? Maybe there'd be a random Saturday, but I don't know, man.
A random Saturday.
I hate
My
life.
sister is moving to Roanoke next week.
Uh-huh. Do you have to help her move?
No.
Nice.
No. I mean, she's not moving, like, everything. Just, like,
But it's more for the schooling, right?
it's more for the schooling.
That makes sense.
She's going to be there till she's done with the semester, and then she'll come back home.
Yeah.
It's just so she doesn't have to spend gas all the time.
Yeah.
Going back and forth every day.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So she'll be next semester. She'll be staying over there and she'll be transferred to the airport over there.
Is Jonathan staying at your place for the next semester?
I would think so, yes.
Okay.
I
He's
hope
getting
so.
married over the summer.
I would assume so.
Okay.
Assuming he graduates on time.
Assuming he graduates on time. I'm actually worried about myself this semester. About potentially failing classes.
I mean, I don't have a good semester. This one, I have really bad grades.
What happened to us this semester?
Well, I don't know. Our minds just weren't on what we needed to be on. Me specifically. You work hard. I don't.
Well, no, I'm just more or less busy and stressed. It's not necessarily working hard. With my schoolwork, I really neglected a lot of it.
Yeah.
But it was like, you know, I got family, I got school, I got job, and I seriously did put YouTube on the side. People,
Right.
Some people who think, oh, we're busy with the YouTube channel. No, I was not. I really pushed that to the side.
Yeah.
This semester. Yes, I probably did release maybe 20 videos, but compared to what 90 days the semester had when I could have posted daily, I hope to post daily during
Yeah.
from like I started like last Friday. I hope I can post daily through the winter break, but who knows.
Yeah, and me in general, I was just unmotivated to do the work. I just didn't want to do it. And that really showed. But I gotta work on that next semester.
I understand because I've been feeling very unmotivated myself. I just don't
Yeah.
want to do my work.
I mean, it's not senioritis.
It is for me.
No, because senioritis also involves just want to be done with.
I want to
like
be
with
done.
everything.
Me too.
I'm not ready. Like
I
I
am.
still want to be here.
Like there's an aspect where I do want to be here, but I just honestly at this point I just would prefer just to move on with my life and try to just do it instead of
I see.
getting
Yeah.
schooling for it. So yeah, I do have the senioritis feeling, honestly. Which is stupid. I'm a junior. I don't know, it's just been stressful, it's been taxing.
Yeah.
And plus lots of other little things, you know. Car accident, injury, and other little things. But
Yeah.
they build upon each other and then they slap you in the face. So yeah,
That fun stuff.
very fun.
Going back to the future of our channels here.
Huh?
What do we want to do next year?
I want to focus more on stuff that doesn't rely on copyrighted material. Well, first off, provided we are okay
Let's-
not getting in the way of YouTube and COPPA.
Let's not talk about
Just
COPPA.
saying. Just saying.
Let's not talk about COPPA.
Wait, it's important though.
I know it's really important, and the deadline is
and hey,
really soon.
what we are in January. Oh my, I'm sorry, December. Why?
So-
we are in December, but I'm gonna more or less like wait the last week before December to like make an official decision.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be looking over everything.
Because here's one thing. This is really important. Basically, COPPA, one thing that YouTube is doing something wrong. It's not the government, FTC or whatever. It's YouTube that's doing something
Yeah,
wrong.
I know that.
You do. Because they're supposed to give us a mixed audience thing. And they
Yeah.
are not. Stupid YouTube. And so that's why we're all in a frenzy.
Also, YouTube kind of blubbered about like, hey, most of the people we watch here is for kids. Yay! And it's like, hey, you do know that you have your own rules about kids, and like we know that kids will lie about their age and they'll use parents' accounts. I did that.
It just, it's frustrating, but I think for like kids content, like, you know, YouTube has the, you know, YouTube Kids. They should totally make them separate platforms because
Yeah.
YouTube Kids relies on the foundation of YouTube, right?
Yeah.
It relies on the content from that. No, it should be completely separate. So YouTube is the adult or mixed audience content, and YouTube Kids is the content straight up for kids.
Yes. COPA, I think they're trying to do their best, but I think they're in the right, but they're also not handling this.
They're not handling it right.
in in a way that's understanding of different cultures on the internet.
Well, at least YouTube. From what I've heard, the government it does not necessarily want to fine all of us, but
$42,000 per video.
Oh my gosh.
What? No one's gonna pay that.
No one's gonna pay that. We're all just gonna sue the government.
I don't even have 1,000 to pay.
I did remember though, there is one video I do need to mark for kids because it has my brother in it. Because YouTube actually disabled the comments for that video without my knowledge, like a while ago.
Because there was a kid in the video.
My brother was holding the camera and you could hear his voice. He did not show in the video, but YouTube actually disabled the comments for it because my brother was in it.
Okay.
Which is crazy. Now that because you were talking about, like, oh, they'll figure out somehow. I'm like, no, they can, but they can. My brother's voice, my 14-year-old brother's, he was probably 13 in that video. His voice in the video triggered YouTube somehow to turn off the comments because you're not supposed to comment on a video that features a minor. Oh my gosh. So I need to mark that video for kids. But that's not happened with any other of my videos, so hopefully the rest would be fine for adults, you know what I mean?
Yes.
That's what I'm hoping.
It's odd. We don't know.
Anyways, but provided we're able to live life normally with YouTube next year, which I'm hoping for, but I'm still going to be looking into other platforms. I'm probably going to be doing like multiple platforms at once, I feel like it'd be wise.
Yeah, I already do something like that, so.
Yeah, there's a couple that I'm gonna be trying.
Let's not go into specifics right now.
So. Yeah, we'll do that later.
We've already had this discussion on this before.
Right. But anyways, so provided YouTube's fine, I'm like most of the people subscribe to my channel for the reactions. I still have to give them reactions. They came more for me and music and reactions. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna give that to them. Yeah. And I don't have a problem with that because honestly, they're relatively easy to make. So which is nice. I do want to dive into content though that does not rely on copyrighted material, like I said. So reactions. I'm using a song, and 8 times out of 10. Basically, we'll say something like that. 8.5 times out of 10. I don't know, whatever. Okay. But basically, most of the time it's flagged, because I'm using copyright material, which makes sense. And I'm not gonna fight them, I don't want my channel to be taken down just because I get mad or whatever. The only time I fight is if my video gets blocked. And I try to appeal, and if it doesn't go through, then bah humbug, I'll just put on my Patreon page.
Sometimes if you're just patient, they'll unblock it.
So what they do is that if you report it,
no. Like sometimes if you don't even do anything, like after,
really?
Sometimes they'll like change their minds. It might take months. So that happens.
I hope so, because basically there was this one video I reacted to, and then the original video alongside my video got blocked in the USA for some reason, and so I actually texted the rappers from that group, and the next day I saw the video was not blocked in the USA, but my reaction was still blocked.
Right.
So, I don't know. At this point, I'm going to be uploading it to my Patreon page.
I mean, that'd be a fine thing to do.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone's necessarily going to subscribe to my Patreon just for that, but to put it there.
Hopefully, yeah.
Who knows?
Well, for me, hopefully, next year, more of these podcasts.
That would be fun.
Yes. Because these been fun stuff to do weekly with you.
It is fun. I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
Even though I'm usually cranky in most of them and tired. Hopefully I'll catch up on my rest during winter break.
Right.
And hopefully at least the first half of the semester we'll be able to do good podcasts.
Yes, and then of course I'll try to continue my reactions.
What would you react to though?
I mean, I plan on reacting to other cartoons, like older cartoons. Right now, I'm working through watching an old X-Men TV show.
You enjoying that?
Huh?
You enjoying that?
I'm doing that.
So are you actually filming reactions for those or just watching?
I'm doing the reactions to those.
Have you uploaded any of those?
No.
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 Do you feel like those would get flagged for copyright?
Oh, heck yes.
Okay, I don't know. I only do music, so I don't really
Oh,
know.
heck yes. Like right now, I'm just waiting to get a chunk of stuff reacted to, and then I'll upload them
Yeah.
together. Well, yeah, together periodically.
Mm-hmm.
And then me and Jonathan, the next semester, got to finish our 2 reaction series that we're doing
Yeah.
before he goes. Hopefully we can do that.
Hopefully.
I don't know if we can.
Hopefully he's not too busy, but anything can happen.
We'll see. And really, I'm not sure about the continuing power of the channel, especially with Copa. It's like everything you do, you gotta be worried. So
Especially you have a lot of content that can be geared for kids.
I already have like a lot of videos up there, and it's like I imagine like years of YouTube history will be gone. Yeah, okay, let's
or
just,
at least like made privated.
anyway, let's move on to a different topic.
And then there's nothing else to talk about. Thank you guys so much for
Actually,
listening.
I do have an idea to talk about.
I wanted to complain about
No, you were in South Korea for 7 years.
I was.
The concepts I want to talk about for this one.
Should I be scared?
No, it's just let's talk about the culture changes when you're coming to the States or coming to South Korea. What is like a significant cultural shock for you? That's just still, but it's just really significant to you. Or stuck with you.
Yeah, for me, I say this all the time. For me, it's never necessarily been culture shock. It's been city shock. I've lived in LA and Lynchburg here in America. In South Korea, I've lived in 3 different places.
Mm-hmm.
I was born in a different place in South Korea. And I've been to a couple other places in South Korea. I've been to different places in America. Every single place I've been to have been very different. Even in America. I mean, you can obviously compare Lynchburg to LA, different places. I remember in LA there used to be billboards everywhere promoting movies or just random things.
Of course.
There's no one's promoting movies in Lynchburg. Now Lynchburg has quite some billboards, honestly, compared to many other places I've been into the USA. Not as many as LA, but probably among like most of the places I visited, like they're like number 2. You know, I haven't been to Boston. I've been to New York.
All right.
So, or if I have, barely. But you know, LA billboards promoting movies. Lynchburg's more is just like businesses and the occasional Liberty thing.
Gotcha.
You know, and so let me try to think more like South Korea. I was like almost 10 when I moved to South Korea. I had the I thought South Korea was a very poor country. I'd not seen pictures. I didn't really know much about the culture, you know. So I thought it was a poor place, basically Africa, you know. So to see that it was, you know, thriving pretty much just as well as America, surprised me. I thought I was still in America. You know what I mean?
Right.
At first glance, I'm like, I thought we were gonna be living in huts or whatever. No. Beautiful airport. You know, it just like lots of people. So I felt like that was first big shock. But yeah, every single place I lived to is different. First place in South Korea I lived, at high-rise apartments everywhere. That was basically the town, high-rise apartments. Now it was like a town neighboring like a city, so like if you wanted to do the big stuff, you drive 30 minutes out. It's kind of like what Alta Vista is to Lynchburg, except that Alta Vista is like nothing there. But you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
The second place I lived in was one of the biggest cities in Korea. I really enjoyed that place. You know, it just varied wherever you went, but I love that honestly a lot. Third place I lived at was more like a rural town, city type, and then similar to like the first place, there was like a neighboring town, but you could still, but like in both places, there was still enough in like the town. You didn't always have to go to the city, but you know, big family, you had to shop a lot, so we did often. But that was kind of the way it was. Just every single place we've moved has been different. So, like I said, Lynchburg from LA, very different places. Obviously, Korea and America, different places. Korea has definitely adapted a lot of Western elements, but at the same time kind of made it their own. And it kind of surprises me whenever I hear like South Korea is still not well, I don't know. The curriculum I used was old. But in there, like I said, the only Asian country that was a first world nation is Japan, and South Korea isn't, which kind of surprises me. And I understand like South Korea does thrive a lot on agriculture, but you know,
Right.
Samsung, a strong, you know, technological competitor, K-pop, a strong entertainment force. You know, they have so many areas going for them that it shocks me when I know that it's not considered a first world country, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Does that kind of make sense there? I
Yes.
know it kind of... And probably you could pry a little more into it. Yes, people look different in South Korea. Yes, they speak a different language. Yes, there are food that they eat. They love spicy foods. But at the same time, every single place I've lived in is different. But at the same time, like, America has had its qualities that are very different from South Korean qualities that are more, especially like food, right?
Right.
But
yeah.
at the same time, more or less, when you go to a certain place, it's so different. My grandpa lives in Connecticut. My grandma, when she was alive, she lived in Colorado. Different places.
Yeah.
I mean, they were kind of more like smaller places, so they had their similarities, but they had their differences. So, I don't know. So, hope that's my answer for that.
All right.
It's just different wherever you go.
Yeah.
I mean, like, but, so, like, where have you lived in America? Just Lynchburg? Or-
Well, no, I lived. I mean, Lynchburg, Pennsylvania. Yeah, those are the main two places in America
Okay.
that I lived in.
So, how different is Pennsylvania from Lynchburg for you?
It depends on where you are in Pennsylvania.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, I lived in York, Pennsylvania, which is by farmland. It was by my grandparents, very hilly and valley-ish. Very nice people. And it was a good location for me personally. It was a nice place to grow up in. And I was only there for 2 years.
How old were you?
Oh, I moved there when I was 12.
Okay.
But I had been there several times because of my grandparents.
Right.
As you know, I'm a missionary kid from...
You are?
Yes.
Sorry.
From Paraguay and Ecuador.
I know.
I was in Paraguay for about 10 years. So that's my...
Like, first 10 years of your life, basically?
Well, no, not for... Like, in
Basically.
total 10 years. 2 years of just furlough in the States.
Okay.
Just not in a consistent location. Just going around.
Yeah.
But 10 years in total where I lived in Paraguay.
Wow. Were you born there?
No.
Okay.
No. And one just difference that you can tell, South Americans, their love language. Almost everyone down there, their number one dominant love language is that of touch. They're touchy-feely. They like to hug you. They like to kiss you. And so, when I was a kid growing up in that culture, moving to the States for the first time,
You had to learn not to kiss people.
no, it's not that. It was just hurtful and shocking that like
that's rough.
yeah, people were like very iffy about hugs.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my gosh, get away from me. Title IX.
Yeah.
They were, I guess it was awkward. They were uncomfortable with the physical touch.
Can I interject? Just thinking about that aspect. In Korea, just in general, I've grown up sheltered, so not a ton of interaction with just like culture in general, right?
Yeah.
So it wasn't like we were running out in the neighborhood in the streets. We were always like confined to the house type, you know. Then again, we lived in apartments anyways, but you know, we always, you know. So to some degree, we didn't have as much interaction with culture as probably many other people did.
Right.
So just to kind of throw that out there. But I will say, you know, like since it's been 5 years since I've been making content for the internet, you know, and so I've kind of adapted some, dare you say, love languages from just doing stuff on the internet. So
Right.
so that's also kind of been a bit of a cultural shock, kind of translating that into real life. And like sometimes just like if someone doesn't like follow me on Instagram, it hurts actually, you know, because that's to me one of my love languages basically. Like if you care about me, you'll keep up with me. At least follow me on Instagram or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know, that's just something right there.
Yeah. And so that was just something that I had to just learn not to be all touchy-feely. And so when I moved to Ecuador, where I was there for 5 years,
Were they touchy-feely?
I mean, yeah, like all of South America is all touchy-feely. And so,
So you had to learn that again.
and so when I went down there and they were all touchy-feely, I was the one who was uncomfortable.
Oh, no.
With the physical touch. And so, like every time that someone would come to hug me, I would flinch.
Aw, poor you.
And that was the case for many years until I just got into it. I just stopped fighting and just accepted it.
Poor you.
Because, you know, like I really needed a hug
Yeah.
at one point. Where it's like, I'll take it.
Yeah. We all need hugs.
Yeah, and so I'm here.
That's maybe why South Americans are healthier.
I'm here and I have to be selective
Yeah,
about who I hug.
I feel that.
I need permission, so
Well, it's like you kind of
I'm much more mature now, so
Right.
I don't have to change my response.
it's like you kind of learn your relationship with the person, and it kind of gets to the point where you feel comfortable to give a hug or something. But even some people that you're like pretty close with, you're just for some reason you just don't hug. Whilst there might be some people you don't know that well.
Yeah.
Have no problem giving a hug. It's strange
Like
sometimes.
down there, you don't really have to really know the person, and you can give them a hug.
Yeah, which is awesome. More people should be comfortable with that, right?
I mean,
You would think.
sure, yeah,
It's a cultural thing. I get it.
yeah, but as a kid, when I moved to the States for the first time when I was 12, I think for me the biggest culture shock was the vending machine.
Really?
Yes.
Explain.
There are no vending machines in Paraguay
Okay.
or South America, really.
Okay.
And so when we stayed at the hotel, like there was a vending machine, and I was like in awe.
Yeah.
Of like, what is this?
Monster.
What is this technology? I put money in, and like I don't know what to choose. Like I had my quarters, I had my like dollar bill, and like it was the most culture shocking thing for me. It was like
Aw.
magic. like that and going to Walmart
Yeah.
was like, oh my goodness,
There's so much stuff.
there's all this American stuff. It's like it's the greatest thing in the world. Like when we first flew in there, like we got into the Florida airport. The first thing we did after we got through the airport was we went to Burger King, and like it was raining out. We got the rental car, went out to Burger King first thing, and I specifically remember because the Burger King had like an advertisement for a movie on their stuff, which back when they did that, it was for the Twilight sequel. I remember this specifically. Like these are things I don't know that I just catch on that are of importance to me.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was.
I mean, when you're young and you're looking at those kids who look like they're half dead, staring darkly into your soul. I mean, that's what I remember from those photos of the Twilight or whatever. Wasn't that?
Vampires.
They were vampires or something?
Twilight.
I didn't watch the show. I don't know anything about it.
It was a movie.
I know there were movies.
A movie series.
I saw the billboards. I lived in LA. I don't know anything about it. That's all.
Right.
Like I could probably you show me a billboard that appeared especially from 2006 and 2009. I'm probably gonna recognize it because I saw the billboards everywhere.
Right.
Like I could probably name out some movies that I've seen that I'm not sure anyone else remembers just because I remember the billboard. I don't know anything about the movie. So, I don't know. That was the life I lived. I was fascinated by these movie billboards. And then my eyesight was so good I could read the parental, ratings.
Right. Yeah.
Restricted, Dad, what's sex? I remember asking that.
My goodness.
He didn't answer me, by the way. That was 7. But whatever. That was for the Mamma Mia movie, by the way. It was a PG-13. And one of the reasons was sex. So yeah. Yeah, Mamma Mia. I remember that one.
So yeah, just being in the States, it's like you get little gifts from the States. And there's this idea, it's so magical up there. And I come up here for the first time that I can fully recollect things. And it's magical. And we drive up from Florida all the way up to Pennsylvania. And it was seeing the land, seeing peoples. It was a good time.
But
just...
No, I don't know, but carry on.
But, getting older with politics and just how society's changed, it's I don't see this as the magical wonderland as I once did.
Especially with politics.
Oh, yeah.
Politics messes everything up. Who you got for 2020? I'm kidding.
I don't care.
I'm kidding.
I don't care.
I bet.
Yeah, but going down to Ecuador was...
I'll be free tomorrow afternoon.
It wasn't really culture shocking. It was more okay, oh yeah, I can remember this now. I almost forgot about it. So it's oh yeah, I'm at home now. This feels familiar. I feel fine with this. I can be confident with this. And
John, do you feel confident now, living in America, where there's so much turmoil?
Define confident.
Carry on with what
All
I was
right.
saying.
Because I may be confident in some things more than others. I'll tell you that.
Carry on.
But I do know that I didn't want to move to Ecuador. Because it was a new place for me.
Right.
It was during a time where I was transitioning into a teenager. My moody years. And I wanted to go back to Paraguay because that's what I knew.
Right.
And so I was moving to this country that I had nothing to do, nothing to know with. And it was pretty much downgrading from the high quality that was America to the having less again.
Right.
And so it was tough. Like the first few years I didn't really like being there. And I got used to it. And then by the end I just wanted to leave. So
And you did.
I did.
Are you happy with that choice?
Well, really, yeah, because I had to come to college.
Right.
But yeah, the more I was there, just the more I didn't really like the place.
So what brought you to Liberty?
My sister came here.
Okay.
She went through here, and then studying theater, and they had a program here, so I came here.
So she studied theater as well?
No, she studied Spanish.
I don't even think it hasn't kicked in.
All right.
I'm losing.
It doesn't normally do.
Huh?
It doesn't normally do.
If I take a nap, do you think you'll wake me up?
No. If you take a nap, I'll be gone.
I'm planning to go to the library and take a nap.
All right. And so yeah, that was that observations that I made there. Fun times.
So when did your sister graduate?
She graduated in 2016, a year before I came.
Okay. So she just stuck around here?
She lived here.
Okay.
She's lived here. Because why not?
Yeah.
That's where I'm gonna be.
right.
And it's
Paved the way and all that.
yeah, and like we have a house now, so like we're gonna be here. So yeah, that's what we were doing. Plus, she didn't really know what she wanted to do. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you guys really didn't do anything for Thanksgiving?
No, just had our Thanksgiving dinner.
So you watched TV, she worked, and you guys ate. Does that sound about right?
Pretty much, yeah.
We ate. For me, I went to bed at 5 in the morning, got up past noon,
Yeah, that was me too.
and let me think. Did some schoolwork. Now, one day I fell asleep reading my Bible, and then I went to work, and then I came home and worked on YouTube till 5.
Right.
Repeat cycle. So.
I didn't record anything new because I was just editing.
I love editing.
Yeah,
It can be time consuming though.
depending what the project is.
And you got a stupid slow computer, that doesn't help any.
Oh yeah. That's an issue.
I was like editing a couple of videos here like 2 nights ago. Yeah, 2 nights ago. Here. Oh my gosh, it's so fast. These beautiful computers on my computer, stupid slow. Takes like 20 minutes for the video to get done, and then 2 hours for the video to upload. It's so amazing.
Yeah. Is there anything we're gonna talk about?
I don't have anything else. Do you?
I do not.
Because I'm tired, and unless we have something of substance, I would just be tired and talking like this.
Nah, just the cultural change that I had.
What other cultural?
And that was my topic.
And I have nothing else to say about cultural.
We've spoken our minds on it. So,
I've spoken my life out.
all right. With that
Because
said,
I'm gonna grab another cup of Coca-Cola and see if that does any wonders. If not,
it's not.
at least it's delicious.
Yeah, I was about to say
it's
that.
been
Yeah.
like half a year. Because I had it in April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 8 months.
Right.
Almost 8 months.
All right.
So, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy it.
And with that said, thank you guys for listening, and we'll hear you all next time. Bye.
Bye.